Hello, I'm talking about savings. I think in essential saving is something to restrict yourself when you need to something that is pro- properly needed, and then you restrict yourself, restrict your proper need. So I don't think saving is a good idea. And all these years, I have been trapped by the savings mindset. Maybe it is because of Asian origin, and always don't fully utilize my potentials, and only utilize you only use my potential when I am fully calculated. So and I finally unlocked that mindset by playing video games. Like I am playing Royal Match, and there are some procedures, some stages of me playing video games. I think 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago, when I play Royal Match, I finally realized why I was so stupid. Always just get an immediate patterns that it is rewarding patterns, but don't think in the long term. And finally, I realized that many things is not determined by randomly what is given to us, but I can manage it to make it four things at the one line by my attempt to get it. So and that makes me much more successful in this game. And such as I think in the past I used to just I see this can be a bomb, so I get it a bomb immediately. But I shouldn't do that immediately, because maybe I don't make it a bomb immediately, but accumulate similar icons in a high dense accumulate highly the similar pattern icons in the same place, very high dense, and then hello, and sorry, I my English is so bad that I can't talk properly. So sorry. Accumulate this highly dense, then together, then maybe there will be increase the possibility of getting the patterns that I want. So I kind of get that idea of doing these things, and then I become much more successful in playing the Royal Match video game. And I also have that bad habits of saving. When I finally get a very good like a pattern of five dots together, then I would save it for some special cases. Then what will happen? Then it is this savings. Maybe I am running out of steps, and then I died and I lost the lives and then never use it at all. Maybe finally I have get a chance to use it, but I don't have. But they have some sweep up clear steps that I need, but I lost the steps. Then I finally realized that saving is not that a good idea. And you are very lucky at the beginning. You get some very good tools, and then you should use it immediately, because once you use it, there will be more chances to produce produce better and even newer tools for you to use. And there is no God saying that you only have this, you only have a very limited chances to get these patterns, and you can just use it only once or only twice. It is not like that. Once you use it, and it will produce the more. You don't have to save for future use. So I when I was playing these video games, I was so happily that just use extravagantly the best, the most advanced tools that I can find to get get the fastest improvement, get the faster the bombing of these patterns, and then I finally get then I finally get more and more successful. So this makes me quite happy. Quite feels so many feels me that I am so good at this video game, and then. Since my boyfriend is changing, is going to update his cell phone, because I love my boyfriend very much. So after when he tries to find a cell phone, just searching O2 and searching the O2 so can trade in the older cell iPhone, and then I just encouraged him to buy the newest version because I love him very much. I would like to make him to enjoy the best that he can. So I encouraged him step by step to buy the newest iPhone 17 Pro Max, and we are very happy. And I encouraged him to buy the newest version, and I also what we just that is very certain that we want the best thing for my boyfriend, and to encourage him to get that. And also that is a certain thing. What is uncertain is, well, should I buy it? And my boyfriend was going to buy it from O2 to trade into O2, but O2 is very expensive to buy. The newest iPhone, they ask you to pay 50 pounds each month for 3 years. Then I asked my boyfriend, 50 pounds for 3 years, each month for 3 years, how much that is? That is over 2,000 pounds. Although that includes the data, but just figure it is not worth it. So we just buy it from iPhone from Apple. Then we get we get the newest just by 12,000 pounds. 1,200 pounds. Yeah, 1,200 pounds for the newest iPhone, and then so we buy the 255 gigabytes. We don't need to buy the 2 terabytes one, because we have figured out that 128 gigabytes is already enough for us. So we very happily get the things we want, get the best, most advanced model, and also get a place that is most suitable, most cheap for us to buy is the Apple. Just buy it from Apple, because it is said that if you buy iPhone from Apple, then the text is maybe then you will get a text once, but you buy iPhone from O2, you will get a text twice, because O2 buy this O2 have to buy iPhone from Apple. They have to pay the text once, and we buy the iPhone from O2, so that is 2 times they have to pay the VAT twice. So it's not worth it. You have to buy from the first original manufacturer. That is more reasonable, and that is cheaper to buy iPhone. And then I make we are very happy, and I feel so happy about my boyfriend that finally he get something very new, very good for himself. And I also not satisfied with my iPhone that I use now. This is iPhone 14P that I bought 2 years ago in a second hand in a cell phone repair shop. It at that time is almost new. It is almost new. It's 99% new. Is that but and it's 650 pounds that I bought it. But unfortunately, every time that I go to concert with my boyfriend make very good video. My boyfriend use iPhone 13, but I am much advanced model. My model is 14 plus, but my video is much worse than my boyfriend's. So I don't quite satisfied with my cell phone as well. So I wanted to upgrade my cell phone as well. So what I think is there are so many, the choices is not that much, because I have myopia, and wearing glasses makes the images that I watch will become smaller. So I would like things to large things. So I prefer the large screens, and I can see iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 is much smaller than my present cell phone, and iPhone 16 also. So I can only choose. I only prefer large screens because of my myopia, and iPhone 16 Pro Max is 800 pounds, and iPhone 17 Pro Max. Oh no, iPhone 16 Pro is not Pro Max. Pro Max is out of stock. iPhone 16 Pro is, I think it's the big screen one, is 6.7 inches. Is about 800. It's smaller, and so I kind of want to buy it, although it is last year. But my boyfriend said that it's 800 pounds, and he would like to pay 400 pounds for top up for 400 pounds, so I can get the iPhone 17 Pro Max. So I and then so I am very happily I get the first newest iPhone version for my life. That is, and then 14 is 1,200 pounds that we have paid. I feel never so happy all through my life that I have wasted so much. That is because of playing these video games. Makes me realize that if you enjoying your life now, then you get enjoyment now. I am very, very happy. Yeah, so it seems like me and my boyfriend living together. I want him to get the master, get the best, and he wants me to get the best. We helping each other. We scratch each other's backs, and we get we things like a big more and more consuming, bigger and bigger consuming things. So, and but I don't think that it is. I don't think that would ruin our financial situation, and that is you just to get some reasonable things for ourselves. So this is what I want to say, that you don't have to save. If you need good things, you just buy them. That is buy the things that is of your heart's happiness. Don't be strict on yourself, and you can make more money in the future. And I kind of getting bored with my PhD, and again, since so many rubbish papers that are written by these people, and I have to argue with these rubbish reviewers, wasted a lot of my time just to compile my paper, change the format of my papers one time and one time again, and they just immersed in their rubbish ideas that is completely wrong. Then I don't think that I should waste my life to persuade those rubbish stupid people that is always think that they are completely wrong in the field that we are working on, and then they wouldn't accept any idea that any right things that proves them wrong. Otherwise, that would be like Charlie Kirk be killed by then. This is the world looks like. So I can this video game just teach me one lesson to enjoy in my life and not stay for no reason and just enjoying my life and then also enjoying the moment because the new tools new money will new tools will come in the future if you get yourself happy. And also I also think that I always also playing video games wasted a lot of my time. That makes me feel guilty about myself and makes me feel like I am a so so lazy person and it makes me feel so bad about myself and that also makes me just unlocked that shackled myself importance. So I can things like that I would more ready to take criticisms. Like last month I was having a part-time job and I did a very good job and I talked to the boss and the boss just just criticized me but it's all his fault. He didn't give the things not done well. It's because they didn't give me enough information, but from my side I have did everything that I can. Then when he criticized and didn't praise me, that just to criticize me and that just I just outbreak just in front of him, and then now he is going to fire me. He would I think the part-time might be ending must almost be ending now. So if I was playing if I really playing video games and earn the easy money and just play a lot of video games and feel guilty about myself, feel that I and then finally get a job and get a part-time job and someone pays for me and someone is harsh on me and criticize me, then I will take it very happily, readily to take it. And then I wouldn't lose my part-time job and I can earn more money. But unfortunately, in the past almost 20 years of my career, of my not my I don't think I have a career in the past, almost in the lowest engineering job, and that I have almost 20 years. I have been always hardworking and always self-righteous, always think myself always right and always do my best and do being so good positive for myself. Then I can't then what anything that is not perfect and not to my satisfaction, then I would snap and then I would not happy about it. That is ruining every relationship that I having. So I think that playing video games that makes me realize I am not that perfect, I am not that hardworking, I am not that all right. Then makes me can take other people's criticisms, maybe even unfounded criticisms. Then I can so I think that this is very important for me to just kind of let down my arms and to happy to enjoy my life better. And it seems like we are all sinners in the world. Then when I see other people sin, I wouldn't I wouldn't be angry or be unhappy or criticize them or just or want to go away or anything. I would just still smile to them, and then there's no ground for me to tighten up myself and always I never wasted I don't know anyone have ever brainwashed me to saying that when at the time that when you died, I said that I haven't wasted 1 minute of my life. I don't want to be like that person. I wanted to wasting my life. I think life is to be wasted, to enjoying yourself. So and to realize that you are a singer, you like to play video games, and video games makes you kind of relax and quite happy, and also makes changes your mindset and these things, and never nobody else in the world will tell you. And I always think very highly of myself, but after playing video games, I think sees myself in a normal person, and also a normal person, even sometimes guilty about myself because every day I just play video games and do nothing, and then so and also I also I think just kind of beginning get into the beginning of my life. I just don't want to tighten up and always wrong and without a stop. Like you are wearing red shoes and you wearing that red shoes and dancing, rotating all the time. I don't need to do that, and don't and this is really changing my mindset. And also I after I don't position myself self-centered or position myself in the always right position, and I feel like my world is much bigger now. And I kind of I always I was always criticized that or judge or other people and saying, oh, these are lazy people, these are losers people, and much worse than me. But now, but I kind of open up the people group that is much smarter and do have much more establishment than me. And then finally, when I just let go of that self-righteous mindset, I can open up much better. I can open up the mindset of much better work. That other people would that those people much better than me, and then I kind of unbandaged, just set off the bandage of myself. And these days I have been reading some financial books. The book is written by lessons by Steve Schwarzman. That is the partner, co-founder of Blackstone. And he listened. That book's name is Lessons Learned. Lessons learned in the pursuit of classes for pursuit of excellence. And that I realized that I can't be. I can't be do such a financial job because I am not good. Because I when I read this book, they require people to adapt to changes immediately. But I am quite a stubborn people. When I believe in something, then I will stuck to it. And if then although there are new information that proves me wrong, that I can't change my mindset immediately, so makes me unsuitable. I want to be successful in financial. Yeah, may not be can't be admitted offered such job in financial. I'm not good at that, and sometimes I have take years or even decades to realize that I am wrong, and no one cares to help to rectify me. And just like the Charlie Kirk's killer, that man, no one, he that one mistake that is made, so big mistake, and no one can rectify him. And this young man completely wrong, make a completely wrong in his mindset, and he didn't realize that, and he just lost the whole life. That is very pitiful. And I have been mourning. I think Charlie Kirk is a very good person, and I have been very sad about his death. But these days I kind of don't want to follow up more because even the Charlie Kirk's wife would say that if you love Charlie Kirk, then go to church, and they are turning point. USA is also asking to go to church, but I think that is quite hard for me. And also the book that I read the Steve Schwarzman, that book in the lessons learned in the pursuit of excellence, talking about in the financial, in the Golden Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs, and many of the people partners are not Jews, are because he is a Jew, and because are mostly white Protestant. it forced me to, I have to be a Protestant to have a financial job, and that makes me quite a little, that makes me a little bit hard. And then this lunch, when I have a discussion with my boyfriend, kind of relieved me of that requirement, because I have been very work very hard the last 2 years trying to get into the church and try to talk with people, and that I realized there are so many scumbags in the church, and so it is not a good. I don't want to follow up anymore, and then also I used to read so many bad negative points about the Muslim people, and also talked about the Muhammad is a pedagogy, having sex with a 9-year-old girl. And my boyfriend told me that that happens hundreds, 700 years ago, and maybe at that time it is quite normal, and although it is very bad, but Christians, but Christians also might do something very bad at that time. The burn people, the pagans, the burn people, they would do other bad things. Yeah, every people knows that the Christians also do other bad things as well, and so I kind of inspired me a lot. I realized that, and then that is his just a choice. In the older times, many bad things can happen, and these religions are very old. Religions are very old. We shouldn't criticize a religion for its history of being so many bad things, because the history is older things, and our older generations, they can do so many bad things, but it is situational things. It is but suppose you are a good person, if you long time live in a very bad situation and in poverty, or I suppose that environment will that time that not so comfortable like we live here now, that situation will drive a completely good person into bad person, like in the past, the Christians also would burn people to death, right? And do a lot of bad things, and it's all choices. It's not all choices. There are so many parties that I'm not I don't want to be. It's just the parties fight. The religions might fight each other, and I shouldn't just I read so many Twitters that were speaking ill of Muslims. Then I would hate Muslims, and then I didn't see in the whole picture is because they are just different parties. I don't want to take part in any part of them, to as those people that around me, that we have a very promising young man. Then Matthew, he is a Christian, and he went to the church. He spent most of his time going to the churches, and his book full of books about Christian, about religion. He's a completely good guy, but I don't think that he is so good, so helpful, so good. He is very pure. Because last time when he comes to us, he is talking about the rubbish man that I encountered first when I came to UK. That makes me very sad. Although my English, luckily at that time my English is not so well. I didn't hear what he said. Is afterwards that my boyfriend said that he mentioned that bad person, and so I to that Christian, a very Christian boy, very religious Christian boy, a man. I don't think he is that good that I should be a person like him. No, not like that. I would like to be a nice person. And in a modern view, these Christians, Muslims, these religions are all very, very old things. Just like my boyfriend said, we just stick to be a good person. And in a modern view, and many older bad in the older times happened many very bad things. But in a more comfortable environment, and we just being a good person in ourselves. I don't want to just jump into any group to fight or anything to be their martyr or be their puppets, and just be a normal human being that I would like to be. And also, yeah, so this is what I wanted to say, talking about I am fighting with my origin, that my origin, Asian origin, is tended to save money and save good things for the last. But it also means that you lost a lot of the moments at present moments, and because the good things, you use it up, and there will be more good things to come. And to imagine a very poor and stupid guy. He just live very frugally and all his life, and he would always contented and learn very little things and do very little things, and he was quite contented about himself. But he didn't realize that a better version of this person can do much bigger and much greater things, and develop much faster than him that he did. And like he is like but he can jump like a rabbit, but he is crawling like a turtle. And but the more inspired version that is get rid of that mindset of saving, they can be a much greater person. Things like the world, the human community is just like this, right? Like all the ants claw on the floor, and all the birds flying on the sky, and all the whales swimming in the sea. This every people is locked in their own mindset. They can't go to a bigger world that they are. and just for me, if I am not happy to be saving, I am not happy to live frugally, then, and I don't want to be like that, then it would be a tragedy of my life if I take that philosophy and to saving for no reason. So that is what I want to say. Thank you very much. I have been preparing for this a lot. And still not talking very well, very limited by my English ability, and I don't know what will happen to what I said.